Is am I the only one that's sweating? And it's not because it's hot over here.
It happens, bro. It happens.
I'm like, wait, what?
I was like, man, is it Friday? Are we actually?
I know, dude. I was excited.
Friday
This shit's
morning?
Friday. All right.
Oh man, that'd be great.
No, and you know what? None of us noticed, but you know the background was blue, so that's usually the
Oh,
one.
that's how you know. Okay, I get you. I get you. That makes sense. Now we know.
And then after when when I saw it playing, saw my intro playing, I was like, wait,
Whoop.
what the heck is going on here?
What up,
Anyway,
guys?
welcome to
we're here.
episode
We're here.
44. YouTube TOS. YouTube cracking down on cigar content. So let's get into it, man. Let's go ahead and see what we're smoking and what we're pairing it with. We can go clockwise with Randall.
Are we showing the cigar?
We're showing it. We're just not puffing it.
Puff it. Oh, okay. I'm smoking a Liga 9 here.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I was in the mood for something like that. I actually picked it right before I got out here too. I didn't know what I wanted to smoke, and then I'm still on this bottle of the Evan Williams small batch.
Dude, I love Evan Williams.
Man, come on, focus, man. Anyways, that is mixed with a diet root beer. I just really love mixing with diet root beer, but it's going really good with the cigar.
Nice. I've got just a Perdomo 10th anniversary Maduro. And my lighting, this is my first time trying to do something like this outside and at night. So
I like it, dude.
It is nice. What it is. And I'm going to go in and grab a classic A&W root beer. So,
oh, damn. Look at you.
Dude, I like Might in the Evening.
Dude.
What's high tea? No, I said I love Matt in the evening. He's high tea.
Dude, fuck yeah, dude. So I'm doing the this is the block or bloke. I want to know what it's called, but it's the from Dissonant Cigars. It's a little small box press, and there's a little bit of a meaning behind this, but we'll go ahead and get into that in a bit later.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing a espresso martini, which basically is just a shit ton of vodka and coffee. Sauce martini.
So coffee, is it regular coffee or is it an actual espresso?
No, it's actual espresso.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't have the big old machine that you have to like pack in and do. It grinds it up and just pours it out. So you know what, whatever.
Oh, that's cool. Automatic. Oh yeah.
Yep.
I'm going with a Habano since we're talking about violating TOS. I'm gonna straight violate everything here. The treaty, everything. So I got that. Epicure number 2.
That's such a good one. That's my favorite one, I think. Of the Monterrey, whatever.
Hoyo, yeah. And then I got some elixir here to keep me cool.
Papa.
Oh yeah. Man, it's actually hot today. It's been hot all week here in SoCal. But I think I might survive. I was sweating because of the malfunctionality, and now I'm sweating because it's hot. By the way, we got Matt on the panel tonight, so hell yeah. Once he in the house.
Oh, me.
That's right. What's up, Javi, Edgar?
Matt's back.
Epicurean. Hey, Epicurean, are you supposed to be like on a plane somewhere? Or is that tomorrow?
Ugo smokes.
Yeah, guys.
Is that Ugo smokes? Boom.
So how yeah, man. So how's everybody's week?
Here it is.
This cup thing's not working out as good as I planned.
Dude, it's been a week.
Yeah,
I was about to say you should be getting all that like that smoke back in your face.
Yeah, I gotta figure something else out.
In theory, it should have been.
Yeah, I like your new studio, by the way.
If you have a PC, dude, yeah, dude.
Hey, we're 6 minutes in. What are we doing about that 2-minute rule?
right?
Randall
Actually,
just
right now,
Randall's
it's
Randall's like he's like out of the conversation on our fucking group chat. He's getting out of the conversation right here. He's like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I'm just
no.
kidding,
Randall just wants to let the F bombs fly over here.
I know, dude. This topic feels like deja vu. Yeah, I think a lot of podcasts, a lot of creators have covered this topic, and it's an important topic, right? Because it affects us as a whole community. So,
Yeah.
And you know, not everyone touches on the same things that we're going to touch on. We're going to try our hardest to keep it, you know, different. But you know, it is a something that's really affecting a lot of us too. Like, you know, when you started hearing about the TOS stuff, you're like, oh shit, like this is really coming down. And then now you see like these bigger, you know, cigar YouTube people that are like, you know, posting, hey, we're switching over to Rumble. We're like, oh shit, now it's starting to get a little more serious, dude. Not that we're big time, you know. I don't think we're at that point where we're probably gonna get banned, but we definitely don't get monetized. So it's like, well, you know, we're riding it till the fucking wheels fall off apparently, and then, you know, later on we are gonna go Rumble and Facebook and Instagram and whatever we can. But for now, we're here.
Frank, never say that. Never say you're not big time, bro. Just say you are the star. You are the star.
I am, but I don't know about you guys. Not playing.
Yeah. Never say that, bro. Say hell yeah.
4K Instagram.
Hey, that's true, man. I don't know how I hit it. Thank you guys, all those that do follow. I appreciate that. I finally hit 4K, and hopefully it just continues to rise.
Hey, have you guys been seeing any of the videos like just doom scrolling where it's like these people that have a wall of phones and it's all the bots? They control all these bots. I noticed a Texas Cigar Society sticker in one of the videos.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I'm just
like,
kidding.
holy cow! Hey.
I have those videos though are funny. I'm like, oh, I see what you guys are over there doing.
That's why
scammers,
I like.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. That's
Dude,
why
I feel like I'm.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm saying I feel like I'm trying to hide like the smoke of weed or something, like before somebody opens the door, that kind of thing.
Yeah, like you're on a live with your mom and you don't want her to know you smoke. You're like, somebody go ahead and turn off the camera.
Oh yeah,
that's right. Hey, before we get into like hardcore into the topic, have you guys smoked anything that stood out this week, or you know, anything that was like a total freaking dog rocket?
So I had an interesting one this morning. It was a dissident cigar. I think it's called the Rave. It's an Ecuadorian Connecticut. The binder, I think, was Nicaraguan, and the filler had, I think, Honduras and broadleaf in it. And it was interesting. It was like, as I'm smoking it, I'm getting, you know, the nutty creaminess of the Connecticut, but then I'm getting broadleaf Nicaraguan tobacco. So it was one of those cigars I'm like, this cigar doesn't know what it is, and it was interesting. Like I'll get more.
That's good.
It was different in a good way.
Like I'm really enjoying this one. This is I thought dissident is like, because they're part of Black Label Trading, and Black Label Trading has a lot of spiciness to it. This one's actually not bad, dude. Like, this was a good solid like cigar. We'll see.
I don't mind that one.
I reviewed that Whiskey Sunset, that Zeal House blend cigar. It was actually pretty good. I smoked that yesterday, and so that review's coming out soon. But I actually dug that little cigar.
By the Zeal House blend, right?
The Whiskey Sunset.
Nice. I will say I had the Oktoberfest by Quesada, the 2023. It was an absolute fucking banger, dude. Like, I literally I kicked myself for not buying the whole freaking box. Like, I went online to see who still has it, and I may have bought more. It is so good. Like, it was like literally, it almost tasted like someone dunked the cigar in a root beer. And I was like,
yeah.
But
Really?
none of the sweetness part of it. Not a sweet cigar, but that like that vanilla, that like the licorice notes on it, dude. It was so good. And then I paired it with a Spaten Oktoberfest beer. It was just beyond amazing, dude.
Hugo sweats for sure, dude. It's fucking hot, dude. Like, it's barely cooling down. I can't with this.
Who goes? Who said that? Oh, okay, Josephus.
Josephus.
Yeah, he was sweating bullets.
He's getting hot flashes. I love it,
dude. So there's one thing for me, like, I don't know about you guys. I don't like smoking in extreme temperatures, either like super cold or super hot. Super cold, I feel like if there's like a little bit of nicotine, I feel it like exponentially. And then super hot, kind of like the same with the nicotine, but it's just like if there's any spice, it just like explodes, and it doesn't. I don't know. I don't like it. We're talking about that today in the Discord lounge.
you know. And for me, unfortunately, like I have no other choice but to like
Nice.
deal with the heat part of it, like because even like at like 8-9 p.m. here, it's still like 85-90 degrees here. So it's like, you know, even with the fan, you don't really want a fan on you when you're trying to smoke either.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to deal with it. Like right now it's not bad. It's like 80, 85, 84. But I know like in Cali, 85, 84 is like, holy shit, it's like a heat wave over there.
When you get humid too.
Yeah.
Frank.
Yeah, we do.
That's what I don't like. I don't like it to be too hot, but if it's also humid, if it's 80 and super humid, I mean, you know how that is, Randall.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I lived in North Carolina for many years and I worked outside, and you know, you step out 6 a.m, you're just sweating right out the gate.
Yep.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
So this week I smoked the El Pulpo on Monday, and man, that was a total failure. Total failure.
No
yeah.
good?
Well, the thing is that the cigar had a very tight draw.
Oh yeah.
From the beginning, you know, I was kind of like just dealing with it, right? So the ash kept on falling like every like 3 centimeters, or not even that, like 1.5 centimeters, like real short. And once I got into like past the halfway point, like I got kind of desperate and just started messing with it, right? And it opened up, so I left it. All right, hey, Perf, thanks, bro. And
So,
then
thank you, bro.
and then right when I was getting into the last third, like I took out the draw tool because it just got super tight. And dude, like I ended up like taking pretty much all the filler leaf out, and at that point it was basically like a fumas. It was like the the wrapper and the binder. Yeah. So aside from that, the profile was like okay. I want to say that because of the draw, the profile got kind of messed up. So unfortunately, you know, that was like a, and it was like a DNF, did not finish kind of thing. But you know, I still gave it like a rating. I still think the original El Pulpo Vitola is better, like Robusto or whatever. So,
and that's a cigar that it is good if the like all the factors are good on it, like the draw, the construction, anything that's kind of like not that great about it, it'll drop it down a lot.
mm-hmm.
Once you have a tight draw on a cigar, dude, you're not gonna really. I mean, you might enjoy it, but it could turn on you. I think, my opinion.
Yeah. So that was my bad experience this week. And then today I smoked the Decenio. It's a very good. I think, you know, for people that like AJ, they're gonna love it. For me, it was a tad bit too punchy. You know, probably smoke it like as a second cigar if I revisit it.
Yep.
And yeah. So if you like AJ, you're gonna love that cigar. But it is what it is. So yeah, yeah. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I was going to say, just getting into the topic a little bit. Ugo, I saw your video on it, and you read the TOS. So at this moment, is the consensus they're just age restricting with the intent to eventually probably roll into strikes? Is that what you got from it?
Well, we don't know what the intention is. Like, I don't think anybody knows what the intention is. Like, everything is a speculation at this point. There's TOS guidelines, and they're being interpreted.
They're not as clear as we want them to be. We want them to be like clear cut. Hey, no puffing, no whatever, right? But they're not. They're just about regulated goods. We don't know if it's showing, if it's smoking, talking about it. So we're still kind of like you say, right? We're still kind of like up in the air, trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah, well, they're the rules are always going to be open to interpretation, right? And it just, I think it's kind of like a, what do you call it? Like a guess at this point. Like, try to change your content to see how different. Damn, the loud truck. How different modifications to your reviews get treated by YouTube, right? So,
I think that. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna ask: Have any of you, started making changes to your videos?
I'm gonna jump in real quick. I have. So the first one I did, I didn't even barely show the cigar on the review for the
Zeno.
No, the Zeno. I actually left that one alone, and I puffed it, right? Whatever. That one, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna, if it gets age restricted and whatever, right? But the Fuente, the man, I barely hardly showed it, and it never got age restricted. So, okay, right? But now on the last review I just did with the Club 54, I showed it, but I never showed myself smoking it. But I put it out there for everyone to see.
Yeah.
So again, and that one didn't get auto age restricted, but I had done another review where I was puffing, and it got age restricted right away. Like before as it uploaded. I may have lost you guys.
You'll never lose us.
You can't see us?
My internet.
No, it took you off and then it put you all back on quick. I don't know if it was my internet or what, but hey, Mel, thank you guys. So yeah, I mean that's a change I made. Like I'm just not gonna puff on camera, and I don't do the lighting part anymore because for me I feel awkward just sitting there while I'm just like lighting. So I'm just gonna just leave it already. Start the review already, it being lit. But I did do the
me, Nick.
That would be one team. That would
be one team. Matt in the morning. Matt the realtor. Yeah. So in the beginning of my videos, though, now I'm doing that like the warning, whatever. I don't know if that's gonna help any, but I think it's fun.
Right on. Hey, is Josephus part of the Cigar Dudes podcast, or was he at one point?
No, I don't think. I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think
okay.
You're confusing him with the bearded.
With Randy?
No. Okay, Randy is one. Then there was the other guy
with Toro.
Toro, yeah, but he's was it
his name,
the bearded chubby life or whatever it's called.
Okay, well, congrats.
Yeah,
congrats on 100 subs, Josephus, and
nice.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Hey, I made something for the first couple minutes. Look at this.
Hey, I like it.
Yeah.
I don't think the bots can read.
Yeah.
We shall just make signs.
Hey, but
they can read.
Hey,
can
but
they?
you probably should have left out the lit cigar.
The cigarette
But
cigar.
it's a cigarette, man.
That's a fail, bro.
Dude, come
I
on,
know.
bro. What are you doing?
Dude, I don't know.
Fucking
All
Randall,
right.
dude, that shit is funny. I guess I'm usually here. Yeah. So what about 1T and Randall? Are you considering making any changes? Are you gonna leave it the same? Are you gonna still puff on your reviews? What's going on? What's the
I'm not changing. I know they get age restricted. I don't know. It's weird because right now some can be up for months and not get age restricted, and then others, maybe a week or two and get age restricted. But um, I made a whole rant about how I'm not changing, so now I can't change anyway. But also, but also, in my opinion, if I get a strike or something, maybe I'll kind of change my tune. But just age restrictions. I mean, I've been getting age restricted the whole time anyway.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna keep things going as it is right now, and puff on camera. See what happens.
Okay.
So for
Well,
me,
1T.
what's funny is, and not even by design, I realized when all this came up, I realized that I don't really smoke on camera anyways, for the most part. Now, if you go through all my reviews, there's some that you might see it once or twice, but I'll start it out where I'll talk about the cigar, if I got any thoughts, whatever on it. And then I say, all right, I'll be back when I get to about the halfway point.
Yep.
And sometimes it's already lit, but after I'm done talking, I just cut it. And then I smoke it about halfway. I come back, I show the burn line and all that. I cut it again, I finish it up, I show the nub or I don't, and I finish it out. So naturally, not even by design, I don't really smoke on camera anyways. Now, for the long form content, I do. And I'm not going to change that. I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing. I could wake up tomorrow and they're all age restricted, but as of now, I don't. And my thought on it, so I logged into one of my TVs that doesn't have any accounts on it. So it's just a guest account.
Mm.
And I was like, well, what happens if I search for a cigar on a guest account? And it brought up, I searched My Father Blue cigar, and it brought up Cigar Brother. His was, I could click on it and watch it. It also brought up Cigars Daily and Hound Dog's video, but those were blurred. And then I was like, okay, so those are age restricted. What happens when I click it? Boom, it comes up saying you have to be logged in to view it. And so for me, with the age now strikes are that's a whole different conversation. But for me, with the age restriction, I don't care if it does or not. I do get that, like, sure, it might not come up at the end of someone's video for like, hey, you should watch this.
Yeah.
And that's a bummer. And I think if somebody's logged in where they're over 18, even age restricted content, alcohol, tobacco, firearms, I don't like that part of it. I think if you're logged in and you can watch the stuff, I think it should still show like the recommendations and whatnot. That'd be better in my opinion. But strikes are the bigger thing that can shut down a channel. And like, so I was talking to Felipe, because I don't know if you guys heard, but he had some age restricted stuff, which whatever, who cares? It's tobacco. So it is what it is. But he had like 6 or 7 videos taken down at the same time. So the little bot was coming through and was like, oh, let's check Felipe out, and age restricted, then yanked a bunch. So I asked him earlier, I said, do you have any indication on why those were taken down? And on one of them, one he's working on now, it came up saying, and it was just a warning, but it said content facilitates the sale of certain regulated goods and services. So for some reason, the bot picked up thinking he was like advertising or something.
Yeah.
Which I don't think he was or anything, but it picked something up and did that. So that's the more nerve-wracking part. So I'm extra cautious now. What I am extra cautious about is, because I would say before, like, oh, won't tell you where, but if you Google, and I'd say the words. So then I'm thinking, okay, I probably won't do that, because they could look at that probably and be like, hey, he's telling them what to do to go purchase this product. So that I'm staying away from, for me personally. Like, I'll still smoke on camera and all that on my videos. I don't care if they I won't age restrict it myself. But if the bots come through, that won't bother me. But I am going to make sure I'm not doing anything that could look like I'm, letting Frank know where to go to purchase this, because that's a no-no.
True.
For sure. And looks like that's what kind of got Felipe.
Okay.
For some reason.
Yeah. And again, they all plug in, small batch, right? Because of the Cigars on Bandit. So that could be also interpreted as promoting a sale. What was I going to say? What about on your lives? Because, on the lives with you and Erica and, your guests, you always puff on the cigar. I think it's already lit when you come on. And for the most part, I agree that on your pretty much all your content, like, you're not puffing on the cigar. You pretty much just show the burn or whatever.
Yeah. And not even by design. It wasn't even like, oh, I should do this. It's just kind of how I was doing them.
Yeah, that was from day one. Exactly. I noticed that right away. Yes.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. In a way, in a way, it's cool because you're keeping your long form content short, which is kind of good because a lot of people have a short attention span. If you look at the stats, at the analytics, it's just people want to get to the gist of it, right?
That's why shorts do so well.
Exactly. Oh, wait.
And I know, like, when on Instagram, if you do your reels, it'll tell you there your skip rate, like how many people, like the percentage of people that skip your videos. And you're like, the longer the videos, you're like, man, you get your skip rates like, in the 50s and higher. You're like, well, shit, you want to make smaller content.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Under the insights, like, if you have your account as a professional, I think we all do, right, with the Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram will give you
it gives you the insight of your reels, your shorts, and your stories and your whatever.
Yeah, it gives you an analytics too, just like YouTube Studio. So Steven's saying that he tried coming on camera already, the cigar being lit, and he got complaints right away.
Man,
from who? From YouTube?
You can't know, like
dude,
from actual people,
comments.
like guests. Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
no, not guests. I think on reviews.
Sorry, not guests. Comments, like people that watch the videos.
I've had that.
They want to see the light and all that stuff. I don't do it for me because I've caught myself and I'm just there like yeah. So I do mine this way, but like there's people that love to watch you toast your cigar, and it is a very relaxing thing. Like whenever I watch like Randall's videos and I can see him just toasting the cigar, it's like, fuck, this is amazing. And I get that people complain about that.
Dude, this is a tangent a little bit, but I think some people do it well and some don't. I talk about nothing. Like, I really try to cut anything that's not important because it does take a long time. Yeah. But like someone like Cigar Obsession, he'll start toasting and then he'll go off on like a grill thing, and you're like, oh, he's showing a little bit of his personality, right?
Yeah.
Like Brian Glenn, well, you'll still be interested because he's still talking to you, but it's not like I'm super distracted. I'm over here like, yeah, so this is a 6x52. Like I said, 6x52. And I'm not talking about anything. So I cut that most of the time. I just try to flip into the lighting now. Yeah, it's definitely I got comments one time. I had skipped it and people were like, never skip the toast. And I was like, okay. But it's because it's weird. It's like you start and you're like this already. You're like, all right, we're in this cigar. Feels like you missed the beginning of the movie, right? Like you walked in late with your popcorn. But it feels like people.
Yeah.
I'm fighting with bugs. Sorry.
Based. Me too, bro. There's like, the fucking heat brings like freaking mass flies over here. But anyway, yeah.
Here in Texas, we have flying cockroaches. That's what I'm afraid of, bro. And they're like this motherfucking big, dude. They're like,
it's Midnight Matt now.
Midnight Matt.
Frank, the
Who
warning
was
helps me. I know what I'm getting into.
And I wanted to make it like a little bit serious, but also kind of make it funny, because it's just, I think it's funny that now we have to do this shit, and it's not like we're doing anything illegal. We're not fucking smoking weed, yet still like bourbon, YouTube is still okay.
Well,
And,
they're not supposed to either. You're not supposed to, if you show drinking. When I was looking through it, there was an alcohol section, and if you're like picking up a glass and drinking it, they can age restrict you. Again, I don't care about age restriction, but if you do care about age restriction, Randall can get age restricted.
Mm-hmm. And I do.
And I do.
I do get age restricted.
This is a tumbler, so it's got water in it.
Dude, that's what you do. You talk about bourbon, and then you got my coffee here. Let's give it a taste on the palate.
Yeah,
coffee's giving me caramel, and
my coffee has a real oaky flavor to it.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. He said
good.
he's just a fan. The original cigar dudes were Randy, Glenn. I don't know who Glenn is. Maddie. Do I know who Maddie is? Crispin Cigar. And now Randy, John, and Ish.
Yeah.
That's
so,
right.
I really do miss when it was like with Glenn and Maddie and Crispin, and I love Randy. Randy, like I've talked to him for a while now, even before the podcast. And I like him. I like his setup and everything. There's one person in particular on that show now that I'm like, I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of that person. His cigars, yes. But
why don't you like Ish, bro?
I never said Ish. I just said that guy who owns Banff Cigars. It's just it's like when we have guests on, what we make sure to focus on the guest, whereas that particular person focuses on, oh yeah, well, I used to do this with my stuff. Oh yeah, and I did this with my stuff. Oh yeah, I also use that same cigar, same leaf with my cigar. And I'm like, dude, I get it. There's a time and a place for that. But when you have a guest on, you don't want to bombard them with your own shit. We get it. You make cigars, and again, he's like him by himself. Like when I've gone on the lives, he's an all right guy. He's cool, right? But when I see him with guests, I'm like, it's like a little bit cringy. I even like I'll text Matt. I'm like, dude, why are you saying that? Like, it makes it uncomfortable. But anyways, besides that, I still watch him, right? But
just even the saying, it sucks that the burden of proof is on the creators, not the viewers. I have to log in to watch and post videos. Logging in should be enough.
True.
I think so too. I wonder about this. Obviously we're all pretty deep in watching YouTube and obviously being a part and partaking in YouTube, but there are a lot of people I've talked to, and I'm sure you guys have too. It doesn't even register in their ecosphere. Like you're like, oh yeah, I'm on YouTube a lot more than a lot of things. And they're like, I barely go on YouTube. So those are the people that maybe jump in sometimes just to watch a video on how to fix a sink or something.
DIY.
That's the extent of it, right? Like they don't realize that sometimes people that make like I'm really into deep dive rabbit hole stuff, and like people will make whole icebergs on stuff, and I'll watch it for an hour and 40 minutes if it's a subject I'm interested in, right? But that's just because I guess some people gravitate toward it, and obviously if you're on it, you're in it a lot. But I'm wondering what the amount of people who just passively use YouTube, what that amount is, and how many of our subscribers or people in our community that are just like that.
They used to. Yeah. Matt, I think you're pretty good at explaining this. Do you want to take this question from AJ?
Yeah, just hold 1 second. But yeah, I will. Give me 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I explained it. One comment down.
One comment down. It would kill the video instantly.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Matt can do it better.
We can be a little bit more specific. kind of water it down. I think, you know,
That-
I've touched on this on my Friday morning lives, but you know, it's, you know, I think it's a lot of the explanations. It's kind of like you got to hear it more than once so you can kind of get it, you know. And trust me, like I've ran through these guidelines like at least 2-3 times a week. You know what I mean? Because I really want to like nitpick at it.
So what's he say here? Why not just age restrict your videos? Won't that keep you safe? So, I mean, I talked to a couple people when I first started my channel because I was like, hey, it's tobacco. So do I need to click age restriction, this and that, and all the different things? And it was like, no, don't click that, because then right out the gate, you won't come up as a suggested video, you know, which can, you know, it's not great. And so it was like, nope, just keep it there. Let the bots do it if they scan, or, you know, however that works with the algorithm. So I've just always from the very beginning, and I could wake up tomorrow and they're all age restricted, but as of now, I don't have anything age restricted. And as far as keeping you safe, again, the biggest concern is really strikes. Now, could this turn into that? Maybe, but as of right now, it's just age restriction. So all that means is somebody can't watch your video. So you can still search it. If I'm on a guest account, I can still search Hugo Smokes, I can search whatever, and it'll come up. It's just blurred and I can't watch if that specific video is age restricted. But then if the second video is not, I can see that and watch it on a guest account. And so you just got to log in, have an account. You know, the negative part of it is like, and again, there's people that know way more than this than I do, but this is what I know of it. I know it'll also, it won't, like I said, at the end of a video that you watch, if you haven't clicked out already, how YouTube will bring up 2 or 4, like, oh, we recommend. Then all of a sudden, Frank's video on the My Father Blue cigar, if he's age restricted, and I'm wanting to watch multiple of those, right? His won't come up as a suggestion for me. So, you know, he could miss out on some subscribers there, or some views there. But yeah, that's really it. It's, I don't know. Me personally, I don't see age restriction as being like a huge thing. But if they turn this into something else where it was like, nope, now you'll get strikes, then it'd be like, okay, well, now we're done.
We're on the same page with that. If it became a strike situation,
then
I would instantly change my way of doing things, because obviously you don't want to restart. I mean,
I wouldn't.
I probably would. I would if I had to. I wouldn't want to. And, you know.
And you know, these bigger content creators, like I'm a huge follower of that Sears, what's his name, Jeremy Sears, and he went on, and I even posted his video on my Instagram about him taking all his videos down and moving over to Rumble. But the reason he did that is because he caught on beforehand when he was still getting monetized. Even his cigar videos were monetized.
Yeah.
So he was still part of like a partnership or affiliation, whatever it was, right?
Yeah.
His big deal, like, and I know I posted it, and it kind of like hits some of us with what we do, you know, with our content. But his biggest gripe was the fact that he's no longer monetized. So that's why, like, these bigger people that I have been on for a long time, and they were monetized, they're getting all upset because of that. I've never had the privilege of being monetized in any of my videos. Neither have any of us, right?
That is the other thing.
Not on my YouTube channel. I mean, my cigar one.
Yeah.
That is the other thing with age restriction. It specifically says in there that if your video is age restricted, that it can limit your monetization. It can limit your monetization, or monetization can be turned off, or however they worded that. So it said it can be limited or shut off. So I guess that's really up to YouTube at that point. You know what I mean?
Yep. Exactly.
So you still could, if it's age restricted, depending on the sponsors, maybe, however they figure that out.
But if you get to 1,000 and you apply for it, it denies you and says harmful content. It doesn't like this at all. So if you're doing this for money, switch to unboxings of something else, or switch to EDC content, because that's a quick, easy way to just jump fast, because a lot of people like EDC stuff. But yeah, this right here is, without getting monetization in other avenues, it's hard to get monetized doing something like this.
Yeah. So going back to what Matt said about monetization, it says here under the monetization limitations, such videos are likely to be labeled as limited or no ads. And then the thing that gets me here, this is like a open to interpretation. However, content creators may still be able to monetize their channels by sourcing their own advertisers and embedding ads directly into their videos, bypassing YouTube's advertising program or platform. But
it
then
just can't be going to a place to purchase regulated goods.
Yeah. So
then that's a strike.
Yeah. Or a warning, and then
other stuff.
Yeah. So in other words, you know how it's on some videos, or even like when you go to your YouTube studio, they have an option for you to put a website, whatever. So that'll also allow you to get monetization, but you don't get monetization from YouTube. The biggest thing is YouTube doesn't give you money.
Yeah.
It'll give you money if you have thousands of views of whatever, right? Like the unboxings or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But it won't get your cigar content will not get monetized through YouTube, but you can add your affiliates and stuff through your page.
Yeah, you can add fucking Manny Mo and Jack's fucking flooring services. Fucking they're sponsoring me, whatever. Like
exactly. Like the beard, the beard oils and all that stuff. You can use that, but you just can't. Yeah. YouTube won't give you the money.
Mr. Stogie Brody, congrats, Mr. Stogie Brody, on getting hitched.
Congrats, brother.
Congrats, brother.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Man.
Dude, another thing I just wanted to touch on with this, another reason why I'm like, I don't really care. So when I first started watching Cigar YouTube almost 2 years ago now, even then I'd be watching videos, and every few videos and every few months somebody would be talking about this. Hey, be sure to follow me over on Rumble in case YouTube shuts this down. And I would hear about it often. And I even saw a video, Hound Dog or somebody, that was from 3 years ago. And same thing. It was like, hey, be sure to follow me on whatever, Twitch and this and that, because the way YouTube's going, we don't know what's going to happen here. So I'm kind of like, so when this all came about and people were starting to talk about it, people that make content anyways, I was like, for me, I was like, well, I've heard this like every few months for the past 2 years. So that's why I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to be extra cautious to make sure it doesn't look like I'm selling product, trying to tell somebody a site to go to for strikes. And then I was like, screw the rest.
Yeah. I did get one strike. And it was from a video that before I knew about all the TOS. This was like when I first started the channel. It went backwards and I forgot all about this video. But I said, go to this website right now. They have a whole humidor with 10 cigars for X amount of money. I'll leave the link below. It was like one of my first videos. YouTube deleted it, but I forgot all about it. And so they striked me for that. And so I guess my channel standing isn't the best now, but this was several months ago, but I understood why they did it, because that was me very early on being like, oh, hey, I want to help you guys out. My 8 subscribers, check out this website, get this deal,
Yeah.
And I had recorded a video, and I don't know why, somebody told me not to post it, but I had gone through the whole process of like downloading that Honey browser extension to like go to Thompson Cigar or whatever, and how to save money. And then somebody told me just don't post it, and sure enough, I would have gotten a fucking strike for sure, because I literally had the website up And
Dude, I
was like,
remember one of your videos. You linked something, and I was like, Frank, what are you doing? Like,
I know, dude. I was like, oh shit. Let me go. I deleted that shit quick.
You
But
know,
it's just sometimes you don't realize it, and you just say, hey, whatever, right? I'm gonna go ahead and and oh yeah, go to this website to find this, and you're like, oh shit. It's easy for you to say it, and then you're like, oh crap, maybe I shouldn't have said it.
yeah. What were you gonna say, Matt?
I was just going to say, you know what? At the end of the day, YouTube's $1 billion advertisement company. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And they're just,
that's all it is.
it's their terms of service, this and that. Everything just kind of changes based on money at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And it sucks because it's like, it's tobacco and all that. And it's like, we're looped in with everything else, you know, cigarettes and vapes and the whole 9 yards. And
Well, according
What do
to
you do?
Jeremy Steers, we're looped in with fucking murderers and
and drug trafficking and people trafficking and all this stuff. Yeah.
I don't know where he got that information from. I mean, you know, but that's very interesting. I don't
It
know.
was a Word document list.
Yeah, but that was his documented list.
I know. That's the joke. It's a Word document. It's a Microsoft Word document with a list of bad things, and it's like we're on there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think what happened with him was because he got his affiliate or his partnership program got banned, and they gave him a list of all the stuff he had. So it's not on the TOS. It's not on the TOS list. Okay. Or so it's what they sent to him. I think he even said it. You know, he got sent all that information. That's why it's like a long list of all these different things. You know, it's as bad. You know, the vaping, the cigarettes, the firearms, and the trafficking and stuff like that. So that's why he put it on there. I think, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't
because I know on the TOS it doesn't say any of that stuff, but
no,
on him, because he was an actual partner. He was making good amount of money on his videos because he not only did he do the cigar stuff, but he did like the man shit Mondays where he was just random products and whatever, right?
Oh,
like his badass like lounge area that he made with all the whiskeys behind him.
Yeah.
But I think what hurt him is that none of his YouTube videos ever had him smoking, but he would do a live every like week or 2 weeks where him and his wife would be drinking bourbons and smoking cigars. And that's where I think it got him. And that's why he's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to go to Rumble after all.
Oh, okay.
He would smoke in his early stuff because like Jeremy Sears 2 or 3 years ago would do B-roll. And then the B-roll, the high quality B-roll, because he has great cameras, a great atmospheric cinematic area, and he'd have his big old Bible book of like his stuff.
Oh, that's right.
And he'd be like, yeah, this cigar has leather and everything else, and it's like, so that was his B-roll. And I think the problem with video, once it's out there, it's not like we can go back in. I mean, I guess we can go to the YouTube editor tool and cut it out, but then you're cutting out whatever your voiceover was. And that's why I think we all have a problem with it. We would be more willing to do it if there was an easier way that wasn't, oh, I don't have that clip anymore. That was 2 years ago. I needed space on my hard drive, my computer, my phone, right?
Yeah.
That's gone. But YouTube's like, well, I don't like it anymore. 2 years ago it was fine. It's not anymore. It's like, well, that video was doing numbers. That's where the problem is.
Real quick, I'm gonna interrupt. This fucking cigar is really good, dude. Like I'm already I'm 40 minutes in, and I'm already almost done with my cigar.
It's not too bad, huh?
This cigar is really good too.
Yeah,
mine too.
Yeah, dude. The 9 and the Epicure number 2 are amazing cigars.
Dude, this is a young one. This is a 4-month-old cigar. 4 months in my humidor. Only 4.
But again, you don't know how long it's also been aged, prior to you buying it.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh yeah.
And of course, the Perdomo 10-year Maduro is also Perdomo's always a good fucking cigar.
Mm-hmm. Consistent brand.
Even if you smoke it out of a cup, it's still good. Right, Matt.
Sorta.
Sorta.
Had to get past the first 5 minutes there.
AJ's taking full advantage of YouTube do-it-yourself videos there, and
Dude,
he
you-
is saying that he discovered the Matt in the Morning cooking videos. Nice. Hell
no
yeah.
shit. You have cooking videos,
Yeah.
bro?
Yeah, I got another channel.
Look at
Dude,
you,
Matt in the morning
dude.
is very energetic.
Mm-hmm.
And his videos are bright. He's like, let's make sausage casserole. You know what I mean? Like whatever you're making, it's like I'm
Damn.
like, dang, it's a whole different guy in the morning. Like that's really you're really a morning person.
Yeah, if we did these at 8:30 in the morning versus starting at 8:30 at night, you guys would be the one dragging. Be like,
Dude,
oh
no,
man, what are we
hey,
doing?
I'm up at 6 in the morning. Like I'm always
Who goes up
6:30
early?
for me.
Yeah.
Who goes
so
up
like
early?
so like it's funny because like when Matt sends us like these audio clips at like 9 in the morning, he's like, hey guys, we're here. I'm like, damn Matt, calm down, bro, calm down. You can tell he's got a lot of energy in the morning.
Hello,
So
Matt.
you heard it here first, guys. That's one of the big changes coming up. We're going to be going Wednesdays at 8:30 a.m.
There you go.
Dude, then all of us will be like, I got hazelnut creamer in my coffee. What's everybody else drinking? I got mine black. You know, like
Yeah,
dude, coffee and cigars.
Mm-hmm.
I love that just as much.
Dude.
I don't
Unparalleled, unmatched.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely.
And then he's AJ saying that he found Randall after he posted a NA beer pairing with the cigar, non-alcoholic. Nice.
That
I gotta
honestly
do more of those.
That's what got me with Randall is like he was smoking cigars and then he randomly do like hey, I just bought like this 12 pack of all these beers, and I'm like, holy shit. Okay, now like I'm tuning in like what beers you gonna drink now?
So it's funny. I'm a professional yo-yo dieter, back on keto now. But when I'm on a diet, dude, I completely changed my lifestyle. Except now that I do liquor, which doesn't go against my keto, but it doesn't help it. It pauses it for a few hours while I burn off the liquor because it's 0 carb. But anyways, when I'm trying to just maintain or save weight, don't want the extra weight, I love the taste of beer. Like I would much prefer a beer over liquor. But it's just too many carbs for me. It's too many calories. And so I'd say about 4 to 6 months of the year, I'm off beer completely for a few months, several months. But man, as soon as I get back into it, it's just, I'm like, I start buying weekly 12 packs, you know, just because it's like,
damn, bro, that's high tea.
Control myself.
You know what?
I don't know how high tea it is, but it's.
You know what I started doing, and so like we have a one of our grocery stores called HEB. It's like a very big store, and they have all these beers that are like single beers and stuff like that. So now I started looking at the beers, and I never paid like close attention to them. So now, like I'm finding there's a beer called Maximus, and I bought it because I had the Maximus cigar, and then I bought the Godzilla beer because I had the Godzilla cigar. So now I'm trying to like find the different beers to match the cigars. So like the Oktoberfest, you know, I had now I'm gonna do
Dude, that was cool. I bet that was good.
It was really good. Now I'm gonna do the another Oktoberfest beer with the Bricktoberfest from the Brick House. You know, so like now I'm getting back into like I'm also now back to my I have a beer Instagram page which almost has 4,000 followers as well. So like I'm starting to post now on both again. So I'm getting back into it, man. Beer, I love beer. Beer is just so good, man. If done right, it is really good.
Dude, do a Alec Bradley Project 40 with a 40. With a Mickey.
Yeah. AJ saying that he's gonna take off to bed. Hey, thanks for tuning in, bro. Good night.
Thank you, bro.
AJ, thank you, brother.
I know Matt, do you ever drink NA beers?
No.
Okay.
Because they still contain like
some do
5%. Yeah.
There's some that are 0. So
0,
I saw somebody said something to me the other day about Guinness because they make an NA beer, and they were like, "Hey," somebody just on Instagram messaged me, "Hey, I know you don't drink, but I just saw where Guinness makes an NA beer, and I like that with whatever cigars they mentioned."
Yeah,
I was like, "Well, I'll look," but it has, it says under 0.5%. And so for me, it's just a decision I make where it's like, nope, if something says it's got any, you know.
Yeah.
Well, and it's sometimes that can trigger something.
Yeah.
You know, it's just better to just completely be done with it.
There's a lot of sober people that are like, no, I'm not doing it. And they'll say, yeah, you shouldn't do it and stuff. And I get it.
Yeah.
Because they even have like non-alcoholic liquor, don't they?
Yeah, and wine and all that.
It does not taste like. I did try the liquor one time. I spent like $40 on a bottle. I was like, I'm so curious. There's this place right up the street, and what it does, it uses clove. You know clove, right? You guys know clove.
Yeah.
It uses that to simulate the burn of alcohol. So you have a little bit of sweetness on the front, and then there's clove, and then you kind of go, ugh. And you're like, it burns, but not like liquor burns, right? So you're left with this weird burn for the similarities, but then you're like, well, I'm not getting anything out of this party. Like, this is just me hurting my throat. Like, clove is very strong. So if you're going to do it, the beer is a lot more refreshing. And if I'm trying to watch the calories, I do the beer, but not right now because that's still, you know, the carb thing. But if I'm just doing a calorie watch, I'll do the non-alcoholic beer.
Now I will do, I got this little book of all just non-alcoholic mixed drinks, right? Just all sorts of stuff from different,
mocktails.
And all, yeah. Tons of different mocktails. And they break them down into all the different categories and stuff. And, some of them are intense. You got to like get this stuff and make a syrup, and it's like 20 steps to it. And, I've made a few of those, and those are pretty good. Those are something different.
What was your
just
favorite?
when I'm wanting something different. It's been so long since I pulled that book out. I do not know. So now I need to pull that book out because maybe that's some stuff for Matt in the morning.
Hell yeah.
That's true.
In the morning. So AJ here is saying that Jeremy still doesn't know what he did wrong. YouTube won't give a straight answer.
He knows, like he knows what he fucking did wrong. He's just playing out, dude. Like he knows that he fucking smoked cigars. Cigars are now considered a regulated good. He's just now trying to play it off because of his, I'm sure his partnerships with other brands and stuff. So he's got to fucking make it seem like, oh, I don't know what happened. He knows what happened. There's all of us now know what the fuck we're doing wrong. You know, my opinion again.
What's up, Ray? Ray Cigar Lounge. Where's Ray Cigar Lounge?
Ray. That's a guy that goes live a lot too.
And we got the Avengers, Cigar Avengers.
Yeah, Cigar Avengers. What's up, man? What's going on?
What's up?
What up?
Fred.
Yeah, well, and you know, Jeremy, he, as mentioned previously, he got into a good spot early. And I think it's also just that weird change where he thought he was good and then he's just not good.
Yeah.
He's down to where we are, where it's like, oh, I'm just not good. Okay.
Yeah.
Still be keto.
Yeah, well, yeah, but because again, he's losing money now at this point, you know, with his videos. And now I think he just switched over to like guns and ammo and shit. Which
what kind of content did he do, Frank?
He was doing like everything, like guns, cigars, bourbons, beers, everything. Like
ATF.
It was like a guy's channel, like all guys channel, dude, like all gentlemen, you know, whatever.
He had this thing called Man Shit Monday where he would just like, hey, I'm gonna show you how to make, you know, the square ice from, you know, to put in your whiskey or all this stuff. Like it honestly, he has a lot of good stuff, but he had all these sponsors like the Bespoke Post, all these different like brands and stuff. And now YouTube is kind of like, hey, calm down now. It's so he's kind of like, now he's like, oh, fuck you, YouTube, I'm gonna go somewhere else. But he's still doing the gun content, which I don't understand how that he can still do that Isn't that also considered a regulated stuff?
Yeah, because I got a comment on Rumble on the blood medicine review video, and he's saying the same thing that I guess he has a YouTube. The guy that commented has a YouTube channel that he does guns and stuff, and he can't post like loading the gun and loading the mag and stuff like that. Also, so
yeah,
cracking down on that as well. Here's an interesting comment. Cigar Talk. I heard Tim Swanson say that every African Cameroon leaf comes from the Marifel family.
Let's go to Chat GPT.
Are they monopolizing the African Cameroon? Maybe. I know he went on a whole. Did you guys watch his video about the different seed varieties?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I think he mentioned something about that. I think he said that. I think he said that the other cigar brand that uses the Marifel leaf is Arturo Fuente, but I don't know. I didn't verify it.
I just know Matt loves Marifel. That's all I know.
Hey, this will be a cigar of the year. I can't remember. For me, it'll be one of the top 3 probably. It's a Marifel cigar, and La Estancia. I don't know. I looked up how to pronounce it when I did a video.
La Estancia.
That cigar will be, if it's not number 1, it'll be in the top 3 for me.
No shit.
Yeah,
I have it.
Absolutely.
I have it. I should smoke it soon.
You haven't had it yet?
No. Art House Mark gave me one at the Baller Lounge.
I've had, when I ordered them, I ordered 2 or 3, something like that. And yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
So just to be fair, but the Mirror Pyramid though, yeah, I'll never buy that.
And a lot of people were creaming over that one, but John Derp here says he I think he's referring to Tim, also said that no one wants to see people smoke cigars on camera as it's like watching paint dry. Maybe not the actual physical cigar smoking, but the cigar content, yes, of course, because I think this gets kind of like zoned out by the viewer, right? Like it's just like doing something else on camera, and really what people care about is like whatever you're talking about.
Yep.
So
honestly, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm switching over to the Rebellion Ace of Spades. Again, I've had this for a while, so you can't tell, but the fucking cello is also brown as fuck. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, honestly, for me, it's easier to focus on what I'm talking about when my hand's like this. Do you guys feel like that? Like when if I was just talking like this, I just feel like it's not interesting. Doing this, this is me. There's something about having something else to focus on. Nobody else, just me.
Like depends. Is it only when you're
my time?
Wait, what? But is it only when you're here, like doing the podcast or recording a video, or is it like in real life?
In real life, like
not real life. I mean, this is real life, but like
yeah, no, but like if I'm doing my content, right?
Yeah.
Like if let's say I'm doing a cigar bomb unboxing, I like to have a cigar with it.
So
I've done both ways, and to me, it's nice to have something also in your hand, just to have something to kind of do while you're talking, as opposed to just being like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" Da, 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 da. I mean, I talk with my hands, so maybe that's why.
Okay. Yeah.
But for me, and I used to wonder why Tim always has a cigar in his hand and barely takes a puff from Tim Swanson.
Not anymore.
And I'm like, yeah. Oh, he doesn't even have it in his hand anymore?
No, he has it in the ashtray.
He hides it behind his microphone or
on the ashtray. Yeah. Yep. And he doesn't even touch it until like the next, or when he releases off camera.
Hey, so
but see, that loses it for me, because to me now it's just watching the dude talk about something.
Yeah.
So what was the question about? Or somebody made a comment saying that they heard that the Marifels are the ones with African Cameroon.
Mm-hmm.
So I just looked it up, and I'm not going to go through it all, obviously, but up until the early 90s, it was this French government's tobacco. The French government had a monopoly on that tobacco, apparently.
Okay.
When that broke up, the Marifels stepped in, specifically Ron or something like Rick Marifel stepped in and created another company, and it's CETAC, CTAC. And so Marifel through CTAC, they got all the African Cameroon.
Got you.
So yeah, it sounds like they own the farms and all that.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And they employ around 3,000 farm families. Interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna touch up also a comment that I think Cigar Avengers just posted.
Which one?
So
which one?
Cam Newton is about Cam Newton is not losing money. So if you ever watch, Cam Newton has his show where he's talking to guests and they're smoking a cigar, whatever. Like even his guest is smoking a cigar. Yes, he's not losing money, but he's not making money off of YouTube. People like that, like Cam Newton or Chad Ochocinco or what's the other guy's name? Is always Chad. These guys have their sponsors are big sponsors. So if they get their shit like age restricted, they already have millions of followers. So no matter what, they're gonna have the amount of content. They're gonna have the ability to have their shit go into the millions of views, whatever. Because again, even if he's smoking a cigar, he's sponsored by bigger brands. Like he's got other stuff that's going on, but he's not getting money off of YouTube. That's the whole point.
Okay.
You're not getting money off of YouTube. Cam is making money off of the hundreds and thousands of partners I'm sure he has. So like these bigger, like Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan, if you ever see him, he's also smoking a cigar. But that dude pulls millions and millions of views on videos. He's not going to get,
and he's on multi-platform. He doesn't care about YouTube.
Exactly, but his main one is one of his main ones is YouTube, and they're like, but he doesn't care because he's making money off of so many other things, like the Alpha Brain and the Nero Gum and all this stuff. So these guys don't give a shit about what YouTube does.
They're already set up pretty much is what you're trying to say. Like they're already, what's up, Cigar?
And YouTube doesn't pay that much. It's like you get $1 for every 1,000 views.
Yeah, but like if you go with like the New Heights podcast, now that they had this recent one where it's the Kelseys had Taylor Swift. That video now is in the 18 million views. They're making money now, right? But then again, they're making money off of YouTube because they're not promoting beer, they're not drinking and whatever, right? But they also have sponsors. You know what I mean? So like those that do smoke a cigar and have sponsors, they don't give a shit about what YouTube does. Like this whole situation that we're dealing with, they don't give a fuck because they're gonna make money because no matter what, they're gonna have that over 300-400K views on their video, and that translates to, hey, these sponsors are gonna pay because I have this many views.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. They got the following, so
yeah,
it doesn't hurt them.
Matt's
asking, Matt's asking what we're smoking. I just took off the primary band, but it's a Hoyle Epicure number 2.
Rando is smoking a blurry cigar.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
Liga 9. Yeah, there you go. Liga 9. Aged 4 months in my humidor. I don't know what it was before.
I just had a Perdomo 10th anniversary Maduro.
Nice.
I had the Block by Dissident, and now I'm smoking the Ace of Spades by Rebellion.
Nice. So I guess John Derp was talking about Rise and Grind. I don't watch his content. I tried to, but it wasn't really digestible by me.
Wow.
Does anybody?
He says that he gets he doesn't go into it the business side of things, but he said he gets a check from YouTube.
So he runs
Rise
ads
and
on
grind?
he runs ads on his videos.
Well, he doesn't smoke them on his videos. He just talks about
So right. So on camera for his reviews, long form reviews, I don't think he puffs on the cigar. So I don't think they could, so I think he would be eligible for some type of monetization. On his lives, I think I heard he does. I haven't caught any of his.
He does. He does.
Okay.
On lives,
so,
he will.
He does.
So again, there's channels that plug in domains where you can directly purchase cigars. They're being sponsored by cigar brands, and I don't know if their lives get age restricted or not, whatnot, but they're still on the platform. So this is a huge platform, and the screening majority of it gets done by bots. Am I correct?
Yep.
So imagine like millions of channels. If they haven't got hit, they might get hit. I don't know. It's a huge platform. So,
and if you got to the point where you could sign up for the monetization and you tried and they were like, yeah, okay, great, even though you do cigar stuff, but we looked at your stuff, you're fine, you can come in, he'd be good with them all. If one got age restricted, that's at the point where that specific video could lose monetization, but they leave it up to their discretion by the way they word it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then
and if you're getting a bunch of views and there's ads, and at the end of the day, YouTube just wants to make money,
Yeah.
This
So
is
if
what
you're
I
making them
got.
money,
Yep.
It says why harmful content.
Yeah, for sure.
But I am a cigar channel. Now, if I was a manly, here's my beard, here's the beard oil I use. Oh, here's an unboxing of a knife. Oh, here's this. And cigars were like 8% of my channel, I might would have gotten through, right? But I'm all in on what they hate.
just cigars.
I'm all in, and YouTube's looking at how can I make money off of what you're doing. Well, I can't put ads. I can't suggest that, whomever who might want to benefit from your audience of mostly men, because we all have probably mostly men watching us, right?
Yeah.
I can't get Rogaine over here because Rogaine doesn't want to be associated. Even though in the 90s and early 2000s, there was a lady smoking a cigarette through her neck after she had cancer.
Dude, I remember that. I remember that commercial.
And I'm like, yo, she got some royalties. Come on, man.
I remember that commercial, bro.
There's also that dude who sung that song, "You Don't Always Die from Tobacco." You remember that? Anyway,
I don't remember that.
That's right, dude. I remember that one.
Yeah.
You don't.
And then that one dude who
die.
actually didn't have, the one dude who didn't have throat cancer, cause you don't always die. Anyways.
From
Hey,
tobacco.
So Cigar Adventure is asking, is beer and whiskey channels taking a hit too? Yes, anything that's regulated goods. So there's a whole list: alcohol, tobacco, and firearms, basically, and that that's like the general three, and then everything falls under that umbrella. So vaping, cigarettes, and I think all that stuff.
I've noticed alcohol channels will blur, like transition while they'll be like, let's take a sip. It'll transition to when they finish, and they'll go, yeah, heavy oak on the palate, a lot of rind, a lot of, so they're learning, because it's easier probably for them. They could just take a sip and let you know. I guess we could do the same thing, but that doesn't mean it's going to be like a magic fix.
Yeah, like I think Edgar had a comment where like he was saying like, can you guys use like some transitions when you're lighting the cigar and like taking a puff? Yes, this is an experimental phase. We're all experimenting. Like, well, whoever is taking, the being proactive about it, like, to change the content.
What's
so
up,
we're experimenting with the different types of editing, see what works and what doesn't work. So
just to put it in perspective, YouTube and this is in 2023, so 2 years ago, their ad revenue, and this is just ad revenue, this is not subscriptions and anything else that they may offer. Ad revenue 2 years ago was $31.7 billion. So at the end of the day, if there's any sort of content out there where they think their numbers could dip, they're going to adjust stuff, whatever it is. You know,
Yeah,
it could be
I
shoes.
agree.
It could be if there's channels on shoes and all these advertisers were like, we hate shoes. We're pulling out of YouTube. We're not gonna come to your platform.
Yep.
Shoes will get, shut down.
Yeah.
It's all
Dude,
about money.
And let's think about this. Anybody who thinks they're going to lose money on anything cuts out, even if it's good stuff. So, for example, right after 9/11, people were erasing the towers out of future movies, right?
Yep.
I mean, future music videos. And it's like, why would you not want the towers in there? I get the sorrow, I get all that. But now you're erasing a moment in time, right? But people did it for a while.
Yeah.
Because they were like, this music video, this movie might upset people because it's only happened a year ago, right? So one of the famous ones, I think, was the Spider-Man movie that came out. It got delayed because they went back to the editor and said, you got to erase the towers out of this video, out of this movie. So it's always about that bottom line money. It's always about that.
Yeah.
So
and
makes sense.
Another thing to consider that, I don't know how it works, but there's talk where like, do companies the companies that, run the ads, do they want to be featured on cigar content? Because, cigar, tobacco in general is frowned upon, right, by society. Yeah. So that's another thing. Are you limited to what I haven't been monetized, so I don't know if you choose your ads or if there's certain companies available. That's something else to think about as well. And we got Tandem Man in the house. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? I was monetized on another channel.
You're not late, bro.
I was monetized on another channel when I talked about like mostly beard oils and stuff, and I didn't have that many subscribers, but I think there's a point where you can choose your ads, but I never got that deep into it. I was like, yeah, YouTube can pick them. I don't care who takes them. But you don't make that much. So people who go all bent out of shape, I can't make money unless you have a 50K subscribers or more, 100K. You're not making that much anyway. You're making maybe $80 a month, $35. I mean, anything's good, right? Yeah. But it's really more about that age restricting. I think that's the and the possibility of a strike. That's what's the problem, because even if we're not making money, we don't want to lose all the work we've put into it. It's the main idea.
Yeah. And that's why, like, as of late, I think I focus more on putting my shit out on Instagram, because like I'm just tired of trying to like cater to YouTube and their shit. Like I'm more like, what? Not that I made any money on Instagram, but it's still like I get more.
You get more out of it. No, you need to get more out of it because you got like you got some partnerships there with some companies, right? Or
but again, but I've it's just, I've been lucky enough to like get reached out with companies, right? But
yeah, for sure.
Not from YouTube, but now there are companies like like Zeno and Davidoff. Their focus is YouTube, where even if your Instagram has however many thousands of followers, they like they look at your YouTube. They want YouTube. They want all these views, but you can't get these views with cigar content. So you're like, well, what the fuck? What the hell are you gonna do? Know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you can always refer to your channel views. It's always going to be a bigger number than anything else. So, you get like in the 100,000s.
True.
Matt's saying that YouTube has limited monetization for AR content. Yeah, we kind of touched up on that guideline here a while back.
You know, when I even started my YouTube, it's just to track my cigars. So I was using the same app Johnny OCD uses. I forget what it's called now, to track my cigars. And like when I started my Instagram, that was just to separate personal stuff and real estate stuff and all that, to have it just cigars.
Yeah.
And Mike was like, the cigar carpenter was like, oh yeah, just post and put your thoughts up there. You know, who cares? And then it was like, man, I could. And then I did the YouTube just so when I'm following you guys and watching, it's, you know, all the one name, Sober Cigars Matt. And I was just like, well, I could just track my cigars on here. So that's why I put in the description all my thoughts and all that. And so I never even did it for money anyways. It was just
of course not.
something fun to do.
Yeah, I think if you come into cigar content thinking you're gonna make a living or even like a side hustle from it, as far as like YouTube monetization, that's the wrong idea. You know, you're basically coming in for the love of cigars, for the love of the community, and you know your payback's gonna be like, you know, your viewers reactions and whatever collabs you get from like cigar brands or cigar accessories or stuff like that. Basically, you know, that's what it is.
And that's what I reach out for now. Like with mine is more to like get to like try sample other cigars, and now like, you know, I get brands that I got a box from a company like recently. Then I have another company that's gonna send me 2 boxes. They're like, hey, you have friends? Hey, I'm gonna send you 2 boxes. So now like I'm gonna share those. So like now it's more for me. It's about keeping my hobby, my lifestyle with the cigars, and getting people to give me free shit, you know, or like free cigars, so I can continue it. You know what I mean?
Called collabs, Frank.
Collabs, whatever it is, right? But it's still like it's still cool that, you know, we're at the point now where like all of us, I think at this point now we get random people that are like, hey, let me see some cigars, you know, like with Dapper or with I have a Osgun and some people have Crown Heads that just randomly send them cigars. It's cool, you know, because you know they'll send you like 5 or 6 cigars, and you know each one is like $12-13. That's you know 50.
That's
60,
your money you're
bucks.
making. Yeah, that's the money you're making, because like you're filling your humidor, you smoke one for camera, and you can bomb them out. You can keep them for like I have a lot of just like, you know, I've smoked 2 or 3 out of 5, and it's like, oh, I can revisit with age.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it is definitely the goal more so than money, if that's what you want to do. Definitely a perk. I'll say a perk, not a goal. Definitely a perk of doing it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You're basically missed that we're looking for a channel sponsor. So if you want to sponsor us, AZ, you know, hit us up.
We're down for just Cubans, bro. Like we don't need money. Just send us Cubans. We're good.
Pay for our.
Dude, if I can get a Cuban sponsor, I'm good.
pay for our StreamYard service, and then, you know, just send a few cigars each month, and
boom,
that's it. We're good.
That's all we need.
He is scrolling through right now, hitting block.
Block Texas Cigar, block Sober, block.
Well, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
Hey, you're guilty by association, bro.
Well, you know,
Matt's like, he's gone.
And there goes Matt.
AZ wants, you know, AZ would love to see a straight Cuban cigar podcast. So there we go.
Hey, honestly,
should we do one? Should we do that one day?
We need to do just a Cuban cigar podcast, just a whole episode based on Cuban cigars. I'm down for it. I have a couple, you know.
Yeah, I'm down. We gotta do a Cuban cigar podcast and then talk about Cuban cigars.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and you know, Tandem Man, exactly, man. You know, it's all about networking, bro. Like, you know, now certain cigar groups have closed the gap between, just us regular Joes and like cigar brands, big cigar shops, stuff like that. So, I think it's a good place to be in if you're really into cigars. You know what I mean?
Sure.
This guy.
Billions of dollars.
Oh, we got Stogie P. What's up? New to the channel. Oh, thanks for subscribing, man. What's up, man?
Stogie?
What's up?
We got another Stogie in the house. We got a Stogie Brody, but he's Mr. Stogie Brody now.
Mr. Stogie Brody.
Yes.
He's Senor Stogie Brody. I don't have that kind of money. The
He's
fuck you
saying-
don't, bitch. The fuck you don't.
Overall, $12. No,
Hey.
Matt. I wish a StreamYard was $12. It's like $50 a month, man.
Dude, I like AZ's next comment. That's very sweet. I trust all of you with Cuban cigars. That's actually very nice.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Thank you, AZ.
Block me now.
Yes.
Matt
I'm
looking
gonna
suspiciously good.
touch up on this real quick. I think it's so cool, like that. Back when I first started cigars, one of the first persons I ever watched was Matt Cigar Hound Dog, right? And I was like, man, it'd be cool to like have like talk to this dude. Like he's cool. Like you would see his humidor tours and his cigar stuff, and I'm like, man, it'd be cool like to talk to him or whatever.
Yeah.
And now like all of us have talked to him. Like I know you've hung out with him, Google.
Yeah.
And it's just cool. Like I'm sorry, Matt. I'm fangirling, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I think
Matt-
it's cool. Like
Matt doesn't consider himself a celebrity at all, but he is, like in the cigar
Definitely,
world,
100%,
he's a
dude.
celebrity, like, Master Your Ash, Pick Jimmy, like those guys are like, the top
Yeah.
dogs, you know what I mean?
I'm mad because Matt's got family here and he hasn't come back to North Carolina so we can hang out.
Man, I haven't been back to North Carolina in 10 years.
You gotta come back, man.
Sometime.
It's
Matt
nice
didn't
and
show
warm.
some
Dude,
feelings.
October, November. October, November in North Carolina is pretty nice. Go
That's a
visit
prime-
some of your
prime time.
family.
there you
Yeah,
go,
it is. It really is.
Or all of us just fucking go to Cali and we'll go meet Ugo, Sal,
Sips.
Matt. No, well,
DC.
Sips is still a little further out because he's in.
He can drive. He can drive. He's done it before.
But it's like a 5-hour drive, isn't it?
Yeah, he can drive. We
Well, that's
Hey,
true. That's true. We'll fly.
if I fly, you buy. That's the deal.
That's very
He has
true.
to pay for gas. I fly, you buy. Right, Matt? You fly here, I buy.
Yeah, I do like.
Go raid JD's Dubai's. We can run
Mhm.
over to JD's.
Oh yeah, oh god, yeah, let's get all three of us together.
Yeah.
Frank,
So,
are you forced to buy first class? No, fucker, I'm not forced to buy first class. I could still fit in regular fucking class, fool.
just this guy, there are,
I wish I could afford first class. I'm not gonna lie.
I
yeah.
get bumped up to first class.
So, yeah, man. So, I mean, that pretty much wraps cigar YouTube TOS. You guys got any final thoughts on the matter, or
Nah, man, I think we touched up on pretty much everything, bro. Like, I think we're just
Right.
all gonna continue on.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's again, like Matt was saying, like, we came in here pretty much to video log our reviews. We like messing with gadgets, you know what I mean? We like the interaction. So at the end of the day, it's all about having fun. It's, what are you gonna do? I mean, if you really wanted to monetize the channel, you would be recording other stuff, like maybe Matt, hopefully you get you excel on your Matt in the Morning channel, and you become famous, and then you can still talk to us and stuff. So
And bring us along, fucker. Bring us along.
yeah. So what do you guys got coming up? Let's see. Wait, one more comment from Josephus. Seriously though, what if the pyramids were built before the Great Continental Divide? Food or thought Great show, guys.
It's a whole
Food for thought.
I like.
Hey, good question. I don't know how to answer that one.
Easy.
That's not a
Hey, that's Google's buddy right there. That's Google's buddy right there.
that's a D sponsor, bro. That's an unsponsor.
Fucking AZ. Every time I'm like, hey, like I'll text him, hey, when he reposts something, that's a badass picture, whatever. He sends me a picture of fucking Sanj doing this, and I'm like, why the fuck him? Of all people, why him?
Yeah.
He's like, well, because he's your
got
daddy,
a whole
right?
different. He's got a whole different album on his phone called Reactions, and it's all Sanj doing different things.
Sanj's reactions.
Yeah.
He said, just he says he's got some mystery butt plugs. Yeah, so
have you tried those? Have y'all tried those?
No, I don't have any. I don't. I don't know. That's anyway. So yeah. So Rando, what do you got? What do you got in the works, bro? What do you got coming up?
I don't know what I'm gonna film on Friday, but I do have 2 reviews that are filmed, and I just haven't put them out yet because I've been off schedule. I reviewed the Camacho 2025 LE on a Saturday, and then on Sunday I filmed something.
Yeah.
And so I have the My Father Blue filmed and edited. I just have to like put it out, and then I have the Whiskey Sunset filmed and not quite edited, and that has to come out. But like, it's good. It's good to have some in the pocket because I'm working off of this is film, this is out, this is film, this is out. So depending on factors of time, I have 2. Those 2 are coming out at some point. I had planned to put one out today earlier in the day, but then when it got close to the podcast, I was like, I'm not putting it out during the podcast. That's kind of weird. So maybe one will come out tomorrow or something. But Friday I'll film something else. I don't know what yet. And we'll go from there.
Awesome. Oh yeah. So we'll keep
an eye. I'll watch the Friday live with Ugo because I'll be working remote, so I can catch. What's your topic?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
We haven't gone to Ugo. Do we doing the
Oh, we're doing the clock. Okay, so Matt, what you got going?
Circle.
So I got stuff Fridays and Mondays through September. I don't know what's coming up next because I move stuff around because I have old videos with my old camera and all that. And so with using the new camera, and I've done some stuff like going to the park. You know, I took the little one to the park the other day, so I was like, "Let me bring the camera and I'll just record as I go." And so when I've been taking ones that I already had scheduled out and moving them later and plopping these in. So I don't know what I got. Mondays and Fridays, stuff's coming. That's it. Frank's asleep.
So me. No, I'm not asleep. I'm typing, guys. I'm sorry. So, for me, I'm finally like, I've been going through and I've with a little bit of time, and I've been pushing out my reviews. Like I think I've already pushed out like 2 reviews in the past couple days. So, probably, if not tomorrow, Friday after Ugo's, I might post the Lampert, the La Limitada 2023. I have that one already set, ready to go.
Oh yeah.
And I have the I have another Cuban. I have the I think it's the H Upton. I don't know which one it is. I have it on the video. So I'm pushing out reviews now, man, and here I'm doing like little side reviews from like for shorts and stuff like 1-2 minute reviews. So I'm just trying to push out as much as I can do because I got so much recorded and so much backlog that I'm just trying to catch up now.
Oh, nice! You actually have a backlog now,
dude. I have honestly, like, I have like almost like 15 cigars that I've recorded. And I've yet to do it. So I'm getting there, right?
Oh yeah.
What's causing the delay? Just curious.
It's just time to actually edit because like I know myself and like my biggest problem is whenever I talk I stutter and that's always been my biggest thing and I get too excited when it comes to stuff. So it's now just a matter of cutting these like filler words and cutting like the and you know, kind of that little pauses.
Dude, you should get high before you smoke.
Honestly, truly, like right now, being drunk or buzzing, I feel like I'm at my point right now where I speak fluently and I don't stutter. So like maybe my next couple of videos I'm gonna be just be nice and toasty and review a cigar and shit.
Yeah.
You feel like that, but is that the case? No, I mean,
Maybe I don't
I'm
know.
just kidding. I'm just messing with you.
All right. So AZ, make a long story short here, or you can rewatch it tomorrow. But just a long story short, we're experimenting with different editing techniques. So we want to see what it is that is making them restrict our videos and stuff like that. So it's a guessing game right now.
True.
So for me, oh, were you done, Frank?
Yeah, I'm done. Go for it.
Okay. So Friday I got my live, and then I'm not sure what I'm gonna smoke yet, and I haven't thought about topic yet, but something will come up. And let me see. Oh, Saturday I got one from the vault. It's the Crux Epicure Maduro. That's coming up on Saturday. That's the one we bought together, right? You bought one
that's
too.
The one we well, I had already smoked it on the Cigars on Bandit, and then because that was one of the cigars, but I think we bought that at whatever that little lounge that closed down here in San Antonio.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, you need to buy it.
Yeah. Dude, pretty good cigar, man. Pretty good cigar. Spoiler alert. But yeah. And then we got some so is it next week? So next week we're gonna do a special episode for us, our buddy Sips and Sticks DC. It's his birthday. However, I will be out of town, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to join. But these beautiful gentlemen here, handsome gentlemen, will be on. But I will try to see if I can arrange for me to be on. I don't know yet, so I don't know what the logistics yet.
Does DC not know that we are still celebrating Hugo's birthday?
Yeah,
Like,
it's a whole like 2-3 months Ugo's birthday.
Ugo's got a Lancero ready for next week, even though he's not going to be on.
I've been like waiting for people to say stuff like every time I have a Lancero since your birthday, I've been like in the smokeout lounge, been like celebrating Hugo's birthday. People are just like, oh yeah, that's a good one. Like,
well, AZ, I don't never see you comment on there, so I don't know if you're there, bro. Are you like a silent viewer? You should say like, hey, what's up, bro?
It's true.
Oh, and also, were you gonna say it, Frank? Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, man. You go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
So next week, the following week, we have a special guest on. We have her name is Sin Coburn and Joshua Coburn, which are the owners of Dissident Cigars. So that's gonna be a good episode. Plus,
wait, what week is? No, that's in September.
No, that's like 3 weeks later.
That's in the middle of September. Yeah.
No, after it's after DC's episode, dude.
Yeah, 9/17.
No,
I'm looking
dude.
at the calendar right now.
Shit.
9/17.
Never mind then, guys.
That's in the middle. No,
she's pretty legit though.
No, she's pretty cool. Like whatever it is that we're gonna have her on, which is good. We got her. Plus, we are gonna get a sixth member of the podcast. And I mean, I guess it's okay to say it, right?
So no, just say that he's coming first week of September. So you guys,
December, yeah, we'll
stay tuned for that.
Yeah, we had a new co-host, and we're really excited about it. I think it's gonna be a good addition to the podcast. Great guy. You'll see that later on for sure.
Yes, definitely 850 credit score here.
Yeah, for sure.
It's AZ.
It's gonna be AZ approved. Yeah, I'm Frank. Frank is drunk.
All right, man. Well, thank you guys for hopping on. Thank you, Matt, for hopping on. It's always a pleasure when you're here, bro.
Yeah, see you guys next week.
We the credit score just goes up,
jump up
through the roof, when you're on.
Yeah.
And thank you for the viewers that hopped on today and participated in the chat as well. So
thank you guys.
That's what we're here for.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. See you guys next week.
See ya.